Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video, I'm going to quickly glance through the patch 6.55 notes. The server's already live by the time that you're seeing this, so I'm really just taking a look because it's 6 a.m. for me. I've got like an hour until stream, and so I don't know the results of any of this stuff yet, but I'll be posting first like playthroughs and impressions and all that stuff as the day, progresses. But I essentially rolled out of bed, decided to record this. My cats are yowling at me nonstop because they want to play first thing in the morning. I know, Aloha, listen, I'm petting you right here with my right arm like that. So let's get through the patch notes so I can get some coffee in me and get started with stream and see all this stuff for myself. So first of all, patch 6.55, new main scenario quests. Both of these pictures were on the promotional site. We covered these a couple of days ago. You've got Wuklamot as our first female Hrothgar, and you've got Kryl picking up the brush and becoming our first Pictomancer. Two features, new race, new job in patch in 7.0. So you've got Ivy. Hey, come here. There you go. I knew you could hear her. She just wanted, this is all she wanted. And he wants the same thing, but he's way more annoying about it than she is. Hildebrand side story quest of Duplicity and Duplication and Gentleman at Heart. One of those probably has Asura. On the other sites, I think I read this in my own comment section. On the other sites, it mentions Hildebrand in the Asura description on the promotional site, so expecting that there. Manderville weapons, these are our final two quests for the expansion. The weapon should be 665 and our current BIS for the remainder of Endwalker, although maybe not BIS for all of Ultimate. I've heard Ultimate people say that as long as you can only get 3 stats, the Shadowbringer's weapon will be better for the older Ultimates, but at this point we smashed through those anyway, so what's even the point? Tataru's Grand Endeavor, in order to start this, you need to have done all of the other Tataru quests from the previous patches, as well as, of course, beaten patch 6.5, Growing Light. And then we have, just a couple more quests. We have Island Sanctuary. There's a finale quest here, if you've been keeping up with that as well. The new Tribal Alliance quest, which requires that you have Bloodsworn reputation with the Arcasadara, the Omicrons, and the Loprits. And then new chapters added to Endgame Plus, which is really just all this stuff. There's also some new furnishings from the design contest being added. That's a grape lantern. That's a lantern. Those are grapes. I'm so glad the dev team has taken to our response to the really low poly grapes and our love for the low poly grapes by making a lantern of low poly grapes. New MGP prizes, interesting. New triple triad cards have been added. And then Island Sanctuary, just a little bit of quality of life there. Thalia is now in Wondrous Tales. New emote has been added. Yeah, that's probably from the tribal quest. And then there's the Gilded Araya. What does it say? Of Duplicity and Duplication. Yeah, so there you go. I mean, it was pretty obvious already. It's been mentioned. I think it was mentioned in the 6.35 Hildebrand that there was like some sort of like goddess or something. I can't remember the exact text, but I remember reading it way back when and being like, oh, that might be Asura. And then, here we go. Oh, that's right. The Shadow Flute from Golbez is now purchasable. I actually forgot that was going to happen. And then the Zeramis Flute also had its drop rate buffed. Although I'm going to tell you, when they say that's buffed, I don't believe it. I farmed Golbez after his was buffed like the first time, and I had even worse luck than Zeramis. Gilded Araya being a trial roulette, mentor roulette, and then a few PvP adjustments here just to help things out. Resilience will now be granted unconditionally. Oh, so that means that even if it has that late activation, that was a huge problem the entire expansion, which at least this is how I'm interpreting it. That means no matter what, you'll go into resilience. Okay, that's major. That was a huge problem with Purify, is that it's still meh in some capacity. It really needs to just activate immediately. But this is something, so I'll take it. Holy Sheltron, a little bit more damage reduction. Riddle of Earth, slight nerf to that with only an 8-second duration. Goka Mekyaku, increasing its range. I hate to see Ninja get anything in PvP. That's a positive for them. Then we have Tenebrae Lemurum, enshrouded by 5 more seconds. That's going to be really good for Reaper. But they've been back and forth about when they need buffs. So that job's really ping-ponged a lot. Bard. Oh, the Bard nerf to 30 seconds on Silent Nocturne. Imperial Arrow to 3,000. Oh, man. Yeah, although, I mean, Warden's Pain is now only 25 seconds. Aloha is just pawing at me non-stop. And the barrier timing only 8 seconds. Ugh. At least Blast Arrow got buffed. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. But no, Silent Nocturne to 30. Oh, yeah, it's pretty frustrating to play against Bards because of Silent Nocturne, though. Honing Ovation for Dancer has been increased by, okay, that's nice. It starts at 1,000 more and is just, you know, has a higher, 1,000 cap higher. Black Mage just has a little bit more HP, and White Mage's Miracle of Nature. Yeah, nerf to 45. That's never a surprise to me. Every time White Mage gets a nerf, I'm like, yeah, I understand that. And then they're also making adjustments to all the damage modifiers. Wait, the following just made to the job, damage output, and limit gauge refills. They just, oh no, okay, they just lump them together. So a plus 15 second modifiers added to Dark Knight, Gunbreaker, and Summoner. I totally understand that. And then these are damage modifiers for the other jobs in front lines, just, you know, making it so they take less damage. You know, some of the melees and Astro in particular, and Summoner as well. Summoner makes sense to some capacity. Oh my goodness. What's with all the shatter changes? No, yeah, so, they're looking to speed the maps up. Yeah, number of large Icebound 2, number of small. These are complaints that I saw, actually, is that the number of Icebound Tomeliths was, like, really kind of lame in the new one. So there was just, like, a lot less to fight over. And the first small one doesn't activate till 7 minutes? Wait a minute. Huh? Wait, and then the time for small Icebound Tomeliths to reactivate has been increased. So wait, am I bugging, or do these only appear at the 7 and 14 minute mark of the match? Are they trying to make it more PvP focused? Oh, but no, the large Icebound Tomeliths respawn more frequently. Okay. Small Icebound Tomeliths active at once, 15. First small. Time for small to reactivate. I'm so lost, because then there's the respawn, the reactivate, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, this is Shatter. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, they're really moving the power around for this one a lot by making the large Icebound Tomeliths, you know, which are the biggest objective. Even though they reduced the amount that they're worth, they made it so that there's a big objective to fight over more frequently. And then the small ones, you'll probably just wreck through real quick, which can push you ahead to the other side. And then they also reduced the amount for knocking out a player. See, that doesn't make sense to me. It's a PvP match. Make knocking players out worth more. It's just so. I'll never understand Shatter. It feels like it just never knows how it wants to be balanced at all. Before the rework, after the rework, all that stuff. New items, recipes, fish. New mount. We saw this one in one of the live letters. New barding. New fashion accessory, which is the backpack. That's pretty cool. And then multiple instances of Old Charlie. Man, no bonus hunts for us. New achievements, titles, the Lop Hop. That's the name of the emote. Oh, man. And then the usual new sound effects like that. And then, you know, we're going to go through. Resolved issues is whatever. They fixed a few framer kits and stuff with the red sands. Known issues. Some new furnishing related issues. Graphics and animations do not display correctly on some of the new imitation Magitech furniture items. The sound effect does not play during transit, sometimes with the UFO. Okay, Aloha is just tugging at my arm. Aloha, I fed you already. Why are you so desperate? This is what I deal with every morning. That's going to be a wrap for the patch 6.55 patch notes. If you didn't know any of this stuff was coming, you haven't been watching. But here you go. It was more of a show about Aloha yowling into the microphone than it was about the patch notes, but that's fine. So anyway, I'm going to go get my coffee. I'm going to go play the patch stuff all day. And then I'll have, you know, like I said, I'll have the first playthroughs of all this stuff. So appreciate all of you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for all the information regarding Dawn Trail coming this summer, because I'm sure I'll be talking about it a ton. Aloha, stop. Anyway, with that, I'll see you in the next one. Till then. Take care.